So hey everybody, your boy King Grins with DJ Natty B. DJ Natty B, what are you saying, fam?
Nigga be talking, they running their mouth. Nigga be talking, they wanna go south. Nigga be talking, they wanna my cloud. Nigga be talking the way in the how. Hey, you don't wanna go tempt me.
Long time, we went to Bosco together. Cool thing about it is that I've always seen his love for music, and when I picture him, I couldn't picture anything but a DJ. But what made you choose to want to be a DJ?
It was honestly, actually, it was my cousin. I don't know if you can see him, but my cousin's over there right now. One day when I was a kid, I remember going downstairs in the basement, and he had this DJ program set up on his computer. And I was like, yo, this is sick. Like, this looks cool. And then, like, that was it. Like, I never seen it again, never heard of it. But my dad, shout out to V1, you know, he was a DJ. He still is a DJ. And, you know, but I never really, like, clicked with him on, like, a, yo, music level, you know? But it was one of those ones where, like, you know, I started playing guitar and piano and drums, and like I'd always feel the beat, but like every time I'd hear certain songs, I'd like, you know, I'd hear the beat and I'd play a song over that, or like I'd mix in a song over that just in my head. So then one day I was just searching online and I found, I was in grade 6, I found the program. And when I got the program, I just started mixing, and that was that. Just took off from there.
All right. So you would say music's your passion?
Music is the passion, yes. That's the goal in life. Music is my everything. Eat, sleep, breathe music.
Okay. Are you planning on creating any music for yourself?
Honestly, the producing thing is in the works. I have started a little something that I will be releasing later on next year. But as far as right now goes, I think I'm just gonna stick to the DJ for now. You know, I've always been all over the place with like guitar, singing, dancing, rapping. But I think I'm gonna own my skills on the turntables first, and then I'm gonna excel where other places are needed.
So did somebody buy these turntables for you, or do you had to grind for this yourself?
Oh my gosh. No. My first turntable was my brother's actually. He went and he was DJing a wedding.
Yeah.
And he had it, and I remember when he got it, I was like, yo, like, let me try it. So then when I seen it, I remember going downstairs in his room, and I was just scratching on the thing and stuff. And when I was scratching on it, like, it was small, it wasn't anything big. I was like, yo, I need a turntable. And then my dad, he had a bigger turntable, not this big, but a decent size. And basically, when he brought that turntable to me, I just used that, and he let me use it. That's how I practiced my scratching. And then eventually, when I saved up some money, I got an SX2, and then I ended up getting 2 turntables, 2 techniques. So I wanted to do records. I wanted to go back old school, try and mix with the records, and then from the records, I got a practice SX2 because, you know, I didn't like to have to keep taking it out the case and stuff. So just kept it like that.
So what kind of sip some water, whatever. But what kind of music do you perform?
The music I prefer.
Yeah.
The music, I would have to say old school. The old school R&B, man. There's just something about R&B music that gets me going. Like, and I've noticed that like R&B, whether you're upset, sad, happy, not happy, R&B just has that effect and move on people. Like, you know, you're gonna sing it. If you're not gonna sing it, you're gonna feel it. If you're not gonna feel it, you're gonna dance to it. But when you play R&B, you're bound to get a reaction. Whether it's old school or new school, 100% you're getting a reaction, guaranteed.
All right, so name some of the events that you've performed at.
The events, so actually on this glass right here, Camp Olympia, I DJ'd at Camp Olympia. It's the leadership camp that the TCDSB has. I've DJ'd over at, I actually DJ'd St. Basil's Halloween Dance this past October. Big shout out to Father Henry Carr. They killed it this week. I just finished DJing their semi-formal. And a bunch of birthday parties, banquet halls, events, you know, same type of thing.
So what are some of the events coming up?
Oh, you guys want to know? I actually have one in I have one in a couple of hours. There's Live in the Six. Shout out to LB. And then I have a next one called Black and Gold Affair. Happy birthday to Mel. So there's 2. I'm booked for 2 shows. Thankfully, though, one event's here and the other's here, so it's just gonna be a little drive down the street, but they can catch me at those. But unfortunately, my grandpa did pass, so I will be taking a hiatus from DJing in the next couple of whiles. But you'll see me out there. I'm not retiring, but you'll catch me back on the streets.
Yeah.
For
So
sure,
for those
sure.
of you wondering what the sound is in the back, we're at Natty B's house, where, like he said, his grandpa just passed and his family's just celebrating his life, and it's cool just to see the positive vibes and energy. Tell you were telling me earlier about your grandpa and how he inspired you. Tell me about
my
him.
grandpa. He was just in the summertime. He just play music all the time. You just hear old school Jamaican songs coming from the garage. You'd hear it 24/7, all the time. You'd hear music, and he was always a positive person. Like he always would dance outside, do his little dance, his finger point, but it was always old school Jamaican songs. He was a lively person, always lively.
Okay. Is there anybody else that inspires you, like in terms of DJs that you want to be like in the future?
Yes. Jason Chambers, shout out to G98.7. He throws down some heavy remixes. Starting from scratch, and Cardinal Official, who I met at Meet a Wee in my last year of high school, grade 12. I actually got 2 pictures with them. Starting from scratch, he does some crazy remixes on the turntables. He inspires me. The reason why I like them, they're very versatile and they're original. Like you'll hear one thing and then boom, you'll hear another, and then, their transitions are clean, and they've been in the game for a long time, all 3 of them. So they really inspired me in how I perform and how I do my thing today. So they're good.
So I know that you've worked with some people already. Who are some of the people that you really enjoyed to work with?
DJ A-Bomb.
Yeah.
I met, I believe, last year. I think it was last year, 2 years ago. He's a good DJ. He's really good with the Afro beats. DJ Marcus, who I met this September, who really helped me and showed me the trades of stuff that nobody else was gonna show me. He kind of took me under his wing, and he showed me the right from wrong, fire from water.
Facts.
So he was good too. Snoopy, I'm working with him recently too. He's been showing me, the type of different genres of music and stuff. So yeah, but DJ Marcus really helped me own my skill and helped me not only as a DJ but as a person as well. So he was really good. Shout out to you, Marcus.
So what's like a day in the life of DJ Natty B? Are you on the turntables every day?
Day in the life. Day in the life consists of work. I'm taking a year off of school after I just graduated, and basically just trying to propel myself this year. I'm trying to do whatever it takes to get out. Right now, the West End has known me for a while now. Rexdale, Etobicoke, they all know me. I'm trying to get out to the East. Once I get to the East and the city knows me, it's time to go worldwide. And it's it's a big thing saying, but I think if I put my mind to it, and I'm not like half-assing and I'm not giving it like 100%, it can't happen. But I know if I do give it 100% and just keep pushing forward, then something's bound to happen. Something's bound to happen.
Alright, so what are your plans for the next 1 year and then 5 years?
Next year? That's a good question. That's a good question myself. I would hope next year I'm performing at least every weekend, if not every other weekend.
Yeah.
And networking. It's not even about me getting really, out of the city. Like, as long as I'm networking, I'm making the connections with the different DJs, different artists that come into the city, the different promoters. As long as I'm getting my name out there and people are knowing who I am and what I do, then that's okay with me too.
All right, and then 5 years, like where you see yourself 5 years from now?
5 years. What do I see? In 5 years, I hope to see myself performing at Madison Square Garden. I know it's a very far-fetched dream, but like I said, if I put my mind to it and give it 100, it's bound to happen.
Facts. All right. 3 words that describe DJ Natty B and why.
3 words. Loud. Energetic. And smart. And I would say for all of those reasons, I'm always 2 steps ahead, and if I'm not 2 steps ahead, then I'm always thinking of like different ways and different situations of how to get out of something. Like if someone puts me in a situation, I'm gonna think of like 3 options of how to get out of the situation, so that if option A, option B, or option C doesn't work, I'm always gonna have a backup.
Yeah.
And I've always been loud ever since Bosco days. In high school, always the loud kid, and I'm always energetic. I don't know what it is. I don't smoke and I don't drink, but I don't know. There's something about me where I'm always never tired. I always have energy. 2 in the morning, I'll be sleeping, and if someone wakes me up, I'll just be.
Yeah, you're in
I'll
that.
just be doing my thing. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So what are your thoughts on God?
On what?
God.
God.
Yeah.
My thoughts on God. Well, you know, I'll tell you this right now. None of us would not be here if it wasn't for God. I'll tell you that right now. I am a Catholic believer, and I do
Yeah.
believe in God. You know, my grandma over there, she preaches to God every day, all day. You know, if it wasn't for Him, none of this would happen.
Okay. Hello. Is your grandma right there?
Well, yeah. Yes, I'm a I am a Catholic. Yes, as you can see, the necklace I've gotten confirmed. I've gotten communion, all of that too. So.
Okay, so what's more, I know you're passionate about the music, so what do you think is more important, the music or the business?
The music or the business? Honestly, it's one of those ones where, for me personally, man, you hit me in a wrecking ball spot, man. The business, okay, here's the thing. Because I'll be at home and I'll be throwing down mixes and I like it. But you know, how I see it is, when you find something you're good at and that you love and that you're passionate about, and then you can find out that you can get money for it, that's the best of both worlds. You either have something you like and you don't get paid, or you have something you don't like and you get paid. For someone to find something they like and get paid is a miracle. The music is what got me into this. You know, even before I knew I could have gotten paid for it, the music is what really got me to where it is. So the business comes with it as well. So everything will come together.
Okay. So what are some of your hobbies outside of music?
So I do participate in hockey. I do play hockey. Yeah, shout out to my teammates. I do play hockey every Friday nights to keep me active. You know, you always have to have a little sport to keep you active. Other than that, basketball occasionally. Every black guy plays basketball. You know, basketball occasionally. I do. What else do I do hobby-wise? I do what I do hobbies other than hockey and basketball. It's just music, man. The life is just, if I'm sitting on my bed and I'm tired, I just get annoyed and I'm like, yo, I have to be making mixes. I have to be putting out new products. You know, I can't be just sitting there just like, you know.
Yeah.
Another hobby, I don't really call it a hobby, but you know, I mean, it would be like talking to shorties. If that's what you want to call a hobby. So, whatever, if that's what you want to call it, but that's basically it.
Okay. This guy's talking to shorties, yo. But
go watch the video, though. I'll be in the video.
Okay. All right, yo. So, have you ever performed at a set and then just learned something new about yourself?
Performed at a set and learned something new about myself. I mean, this year alone, I've noticed that emceeing takes a big part. Like, I've noticed, like, before when I just got into it, like, I hated the mic. Like, I was like, you know, I'm gonna focus on this. I'm gonna work on my scratching, my mixing. But I've noticed that, like, you know, my voice has a lot of power. Like, there was one time the sound chipped out at the party, and then, you know, like, the DJs were trying to fix it and everyone's wilding out. So then, you know, I was just like, and then TikTok, hey, and then all the girls are wilding out. Everyone's going crazy and things. So then I noticed that, like, alone, my voice alone carries so much power and is, you know, that's why. But I think that's good too, that I'm able to, you know, move people with not only the turntable but with myself alone.
All right. And is there like a story that you try to tell whenever you perform? Or you
story.
Just,
oh, you mean like with music?
Yeah.
Oh, one of those ones. In a way, I like to take people back to the past, and then bring them to the future again. I always feel like everyone likes to go back to the past for a bit. Like, how I see it is, the new music, it's not going anywhere. Playboy Cardi, 21 Savage, Drake, they're not going anywhere. But the Keisha Cole, the Ashanti, the Biggie Smalls, the Tupac, Eazy-E, Craig David, Neo, those are the songs that they want to hear, that, you know, they're gonna make you feel it, they're gonna make you move. Like, that's the music that's gonna stick around.
That's facts. So what makes you different from other DJs?
Oh, I was waiting. Oh yeah. Yep. Oh, I love this one. So, what makes me different? It's my age. One, I don't think, personally speaking, I know this may sound a bit conceited or selfish, but I don't think there's anyone at my age that's doing what I'm doing. not only that, but the way I move the crowd is different. I said this to my dad, and I'll say it again. 5 DJs could play the same song, but when I'm playing it, you're gonna know the difference. And that's a bold statement. And it's true though. I've seen DJs play the song, and the crowd doesn't move the same. But when I play the song, you best believe the crowd is gonna move and react differently too. And you know, I'll be doing some remixes that you don't even hear. Like I'll hear a beat, and just like how in my head, like I'll be sitting down, and I'll be listening to a beat, and I'll be like, yo, this beat, I could play like 5 songs over the same beat. So, and that's what I do with my turntable. And I'll have the beat on a loop, and I'll just drop 5 different songs over there. I don't think any other DJ other than Scratch and Jason Chambers, shout out to those guys, is doing that at my age.
All right, so what do you want your legacy to be when you're said and done? I know you're at the beginning, but like, is there something that you want to leave behind when you're finished that people remember you for?
I just want people to remember me as the guy that I wanted people to remember me as the DJ, not the guy, the DJ that was always happy. He was never sad about a booking, and he was always ready to move the crowd. And whether there was 5 people or 150 people, he would move the crowd. And you know, I was never afraid to shy away from different people or different hoods. Like if I knew the party was in like, you know, a hood, I was never like, oh, like, you know, like wherever the party, whether it's in the white side, the east side, west side, north side, wherever it was, I was never afraid to be like, you know, I see when opportunity's knocking, you gotta take it. You gotta take it and run with it. And I see every opportunity, every booking as something I need to take and run with it, because you never know where it'll lead you to.
Okay, so you said you're the youngest DJ doing this. How old are you, and how long have you been doing this for now?
I'm 18, just turned 18. I started DJing grade 6. I got serious about it in grade 9. Grade 10 and 11, I owned my skills, and grade 12 is where after I owned my skills in grade 10, 11, grade 12, and now I'm propelling myself into, like you said, the business side. But I wouldn't really see it the business side. I assume it's like the marketing side. So, you know, for example, like getting business cards out. Right here, we have my own t-shirt we getting out right here. Yeah. The DJ Natty B movement, we getting that out right here. I said, oh yeah, and then, you know, the social media on the back. Got the social media on the back. And, you know, I'm just looking at different ways of how to market myself, you know. Every time I go out, make sure people are using the hashtag DJNATTYB. And I'm, like I said, I'm doing different things. Like, when I do these high school parties, I bring, like, the entourage. And the entourage, don't get it wrong, the entourage is not like a bunch of people that just come with me. I've chosen these people for specific reasons, or I've called these people to come with me for specific reasons. Like, I'll have certain dancers come with me. Like, there's 3 dancers, Edgar Rodriguez, Tabby Rockstar, and I Am Naz.
Shout them out.
Shout them, big shout out to Tabby, Naz, and Edgar. They're right now, they're like the top dancers in Toronto. Like, they're killing it. And I know that, like, what people look for, they like to see that, like, you got served mentality. Then, you know, a little Harlem shaking too. And those guys, when they come to the party, they electrify it to a different level. And it's not like, you know, that's just another way of me thinking how to be different. Like, you know, bringing dancers out, you know. And that's how I see it. It's got to be different.
Anything that you're working on right now that you can tell the people, or
that I'm working on?
Just tease the team.
What am I working on right now? That's a little spoiler, a little teaser.
Yeah, a little teaser, just a little thing. There
will be a Natty B Bashment Part 2. I will. I'll officially say it on your podcast that there will be a Part 2 Bashment. Won't release the date, but there is a Part 2 in the works. Just keep a watch out. There will be many hot mixes coming out. I know I've been kind of sleeping, but like I said, you got to have that motivation and drive. So there will be a lot of more mixes coming out. And and t-shirts will be for sale. So you can get your t-shirt.
So how could people get your shirts? Where
right now you got to contact me. Unless you come into me directly and you want it, then there's no other way. But you know,
so
if you call me, DM me, whatever it is, Snapchat me, get you a t-shirt, your size and everything.
Say your handles. Shout that out right now.
Right. So you know, you can follow me on Instagram at DJNATTYB1, at Twitter at DJNATTYB, and you can Snapchat me at BlackKid69101. Don't ask why that's the name. Just Black Kid 69 101.
Okay, so the show is called Who Am I?
Yeah.
In Toronto. So I want to ask, who is DJ Natty B?
DJ Natty B is the most electrifying 18-year-old DJ in the 6 and is going to be the breakout artist of 2020. Just keep your eye out for that.
2020. What about right now?
Right now it's in the works. We on the climb. It's like the Leviathan. We on the climb. It's coming up like this. It's coming up like this. And then, you know, it's kind of locked. The Leviathan goes up very quick, but like you see on the Leviathan, my Leviathan, it goes by year. So like tick, and we pause. Tick, and we pause. But you know, this year, Leviathan's kind of moving kind of quicker. So who knows? 2020 could be this year for all I know. So
okay. So we got to shout out DJ Natty B for allowing me to come into his home and interview him. DJ Natty B from
respect, man.
Yes, for sure.
Shout out, big up Malik in his channel, eh? Respect.
Yeah, for sure. Shout out Wisdom over here on the camera. Shout out Dre. Shout out Priority. He's not here right now, but you know we're out here making a movement. Shout out Sire, Clown Master Sire. Go listen to his new track. Talk to Me Nice. Is there anything that you want to state right now, quick before we wrap up?
You can only be one thing. Do not try and be two things. If you're a DJ, stick to DJing. That's all I'm saying. If you're a DJ, stick to DJing. Again, big shout out to Tabby, Naz, Trevor, Edgar, the Natty B entourage, the Natty B movement, and thank you for all my supporters in the 6. I love you guys.
Okay. So we're off this. So just wait.
My way gets into the grave. Spray up the DMs, your niggas are brave. I am a savage, I cannot behave. Press on your shorty, man, that's overcade. I have been blessed with a spiritual brain. Hop out the whip, that's a lyrical rave. Teeth in the net, man, nobody is safe. Teeth in the net, man, nobody is safe. Come with the noob, jump in the coupe. Got with the eyes, trying with Jews. Go for the God, he'll never lose. Pull up on me and I'll show you what's good. I got a team and they ready to shoot. NBA ballers, man, fit from the hood. They got a beam and they aiming at you. Think you're allergic, if finna at you. That whip, it's mine. It's mine. That dip, it's mine. It's mine. My wife, she fine. Yeah, she fine.